Across the harsh desert, the Roadrunner is constantly on the move in search of food. A small movement on a rocky outcrop can be enough to awaken the hunting instinct of this remarkable bird. The Roadrunner does not rely on overwhelming strength. Instead, it has speed, agility, and remarkable reflexes. Every step brings it closer to its potential prey. But the lizard has its own survival strategy. When pursued, it uses rocks, bushes, and narrow crevices to change direction and find shelter. Not always determine the outcome in nature. Terrain, reflexes, and adaptability can completely change the result of a hunt. In the end, the lizard finds a safe refuge, while the Roadrunner continues its journey across the desert. Not every hunt ends in death. Sometimes survival simply means knowing how to escape danger at the right moment. In the harsh world of the desert, the lizard does not need to move constantly. It watches patiently, waits, and strikes only when the right opportunity appears. For a small animal, adaptability is the key to survival. One of its important hunting tools is its flexible tongue. In a fraction of a second, it can help the lizard capture small prey in the harsh desert environment. But hunting is not only about the tongue. Sharp vision, stillness, and the ability to use rocks and vegetation help the lizard avoid danger and approach its prey more effectively. Living in the same harsh landscape, the Roadrunner and the lizard rely on very different survival strategies. One depends on speed and pursuit, while the other relies on patience, camouflage, and lightning-fast strikes. As the sun disappears behind the rocky landscape, life in the desert continues. Every species has its own way of surviving. For the desert lizard, sharp vision, a flexible tongue, and remarkable adaptability transform a small body into an extraordinary survivor of this unforgiving land. In the desert, danger can appear from any direction. That is why the lizard needs more than hunting skills. It must observe, remain hidden, and choose the right moment to move. Blending into its surroundings helps the lizard avoid unwanted attention from predators. When danger appears, the best strategy is sometimes not to run, but to remain still and become part of the rocks and sand. But when an opportunity to hunt appears, that slow movement instantly becomes speed. In a fraction of a second, its flexible tongue can capture a small prey before it even realizes the danger. Sharing the same harsh landscape, the Roadrunner faces many of the same challenges. Yet each species has its own strategy. The Roadrunner relies on speed, while the lizard relies on patience, camouflage, and the terrain around it. From scorching rocks to cool rocky crevices, every choice can determine survival. And it is this ability to adapt to every moment that allows the desert lizard to continue living in one of the harshest environments on Earth. As the intense heat of the day begins to fade, life awakens once again across the desert. The lizard leaves its shelter and continues its search for the scarce food available in this harsh environment. Every movement must be carefully calculated. A rocky crevice can provide shelter from the heat, a bush can hide it from danger, and a perfectly timed strike can determine the success of a hunt. Across the same landscape, the Roadrunner is following its own path of survival. The two species live in very different ways, yet both must adapt to extreme heat, scarce food, and constant danger. As darkness begins to cover the desert, every sound becomes more noticeable. The lizard returns to its shelter while the Roadrunner continues moving. Another day of survival has come to an end. The desert may be harsh, but life always finds a way. From its quick tongue and sharp vision to its ability to use every rock and crevice, the lizard has turned adaptation into a weapon for survival. And in a landscape that seems almost lifeless, its journey continues day after day. What do you think allows these small creatures to survive in such an unforgiving desert? If you enjoy these wildlife documentaries, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and join us on our next journey into the wild. Thank you for joining us and watching this wildlife documentary. If these stories from the wild have brought you valuable knowledge and meaningful insights, please leave a comment and subscribe to our channel to support us. Your support is the motivation that allows us to continue bringing you authentic, fascinating stories and unforgettable journeys into the natural world in our upcoming episodes. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again on our next journey into the wild.